Alright, what's up guys? So, today we're looking at Umeki versus Mutace, or the Umeki, whatever. So, Peach Ditto, right? Now you know this kind of matchup's going to be insane, and this is top 8 of Port Priority. Yeah, so you got two characters that just scrap, right? I've actually never seen this Ditto at a high level ever into this set, and this set, I saw live, is a wild set. And this is honestly one of these matchups where it's a lot of execution and guessing who just straight up hits their combos more reliably and who like just makes a better read on the opponent's gonna do, right? Well, I like that frame trap, by the way. He did nair, float cancel, jab, cover a lot of options. the down air, back pressure, so much down air. Both these players want one thing. They want to catch the other person, just kind of messing up with these downers, but they also want to constantly chip away the other person's shield in this matchup. Because Peach has such good show game that like if you want to just make it so when she blocks she gets poked or she gets shield broke or whatever, right? So I think that's a big part of these downers. Ooh, also the back air spacing. So much of this like bait the other person to swinging, back air them as you're seeing here. Now I want to talk about these two players for a moment. So Mutace, everyone knows Mutace at this point, right? Pay attention to competitive Smash. Best Peach, has good results. Was having a really bad first half of the year, honestly, after Genesis. But I feel like the past couple of months, he's really picked it up with a lot of consistently good placings. He beat Spargo recently. That was a huge dub. I think he beat someone really good this tournament before getting here. I mean, you got top 8 here, so you have to beat someone good. And he's just generally been doing really good tournaments. He also posts on Twitter constantly labbing his combos like that shit. Now, he doesn't hit them perfectly, but like he'll still convert enough damage out of that, right? Now, Umeki's interesting. So Umeki is probably the oldest like pro ultimate player at this point. I'd say he's 33. At least the oldest player that's like probably top 50 worldwide right now after this run at least. And yeah, he's also a TO in Japan. The Umabura series is actually named after him, if I remember correctly. So yeah, he's been around since Brawl, and he's always been a solid player. He's one of these players that is prone to making a crazy run every now and then. So like this is par for the course. Of course, lives in Japan, so fights always good players. And I think this is also one of the reasons that Mutace, who went to Japan, struggled a lot. Because of Umeki, people do have a moderately high amount of Peach experience. It's like they know how to fight this character. But yeah, he's kind of one of these players that like does kind of whelming generally until he has these crazy runs. So with that bit of background, getting back into this game, still game 1. Oh my fucking god. But I remember like watching this set. I'm like, okay, Umeki's gonna lose, right? And then I saw the combo, and I'm like, maybe Umeki wins this one. If he can hit stuff like that consistently, yeah. Umeki is pretty freaking good at the video game, huh? I mean, obviously, but like it's a competitive set. Oh, I have the music stop. Sure, whatever. Goofy ass music for this set. I like how the different music really changes the vibe for watching any set. It's like, oh, they got an intense battle, and now just just casually frolicking through the fields type of music. Okay, back air, not gonna kill yet. Do the back air. Oh, so we got Peach versus Daisy. It's not even the Ditto exactly. Who remembers when the game came out? And Peach and Daisy were actually slightly different. I believe it was like something to do with the turnips were a little bit different. I think basically Daisy's turnips were better at lower percents, but Peach's at higher percents for some reason. Ooh, they messed up the float. Yeah, oh, okay. I don't know exactly what he's doing there. I think you had to do ledge drop double jump fair, but you like canceled the jump with the float, I guess, too? I don't know exactly what he did there. Happens. He was down so much. Oh, also, I want to comment. Umeki purposely picks goofy-ass music. Like, you're not going to be able to hear it because the commentary for this event was way too loud relative to the game sound. But, like, he picks that music where you're like, man, this ain't fighting music. What are you doing? Why are you being like this? This is game 2. Ooh, he's just getting back here. Right now, like, the big thing I feel like is Umeki is taking these aggressive like challenges on Mutace, and Mutace is really good at like staying right outside someone's range and just like floating back barely to evade that challenge. And like you see him kind of consistently using that float back to debate the challenges out. Okay, back air pressure. Back air, back air, back air. Back air. Okay. Now right now Meki's chasing actually a little bit aggressively with the back airs to punish Mutace trying to drift back with him. Ooh! Note that he tries that runoff counter. That's going to become very important later. Spoilers, I know. Nair punish, yep, not dead. Of course, one poor thing to watch out for is like knowing where you can take a risk and not dying for it. So it's like, right now, you know, Mutace can go for risking the other float. But like if he gets fared here, of course, in the corner, he's going to die. Oh, Meki's kind of slow in that back here. Ooh, he gets punished. Poor spacing. I feel like I see Peach players do that thing where they like drift in with forward air and like hard commit to point blank forward air. Where if they like did it while spacing a bit farther back, it'd be a lot safer. Like right there. And I guess maybe it's for cross-up pressure. Maybe they can do like that to like nair the opponent's not ready. But I'm not the biggest fan of it. Although I will say, Peach's forward air is really dumb. In that it'll like pancake. Basically like you'll low profile after it moves animation and avoid stuff. Consistently. Okay, just kind of... You just kind of floated there and got forward aired for it. Like he was just big chilling. Oh, looking for big combo. Look at, by the way, the tech skill on Umeki, the constantly doing float cancel Z-drop aerials. Actually, when you're floating, I think with Peach, you don't throw a turnip. Never mind. You don't have to Z-drop the aerials when you're floating. Yeah, the low to the ground float cancels. I love watching Peach movement. Every time she jumps, it's like, she gonna jump? Is she gonna float? She's just gonna do normal aerial? What's she doing? Oh, dash attack. Catches the turnip toss. Trying to cover jumps. I feel like Umeki on a technical level is just not as good as Mutace. It's like a very small margin. But Mutace consistently looks a little bit faster with his movement. Dash attack. Oh, yep, it lives. One thing about Peach's dash attack is it's kind of a slower animation. So you shouldn't die to that. Like you should always do that correctly at top level. Because it's just reactable enough. Well, so you see Umeki in the player game, he's kind of like... He's breathing a little bit. Every stock he's like... Speaking of cams, let me move this real quick. So you can see Mutace's reaction somewhat. Oh, the turn up toss into the forward air. Yeah, and that's one of those things. When you're playing a floaty character, this is something that is really important to do. Is right here, being able to hover around this spot on the ledge is super key. You see me do this all the time with Rosa. Because you're able to react to low and like mid-height recoveries, and of course high recoveries really easily. So like that's like a super floaty privilege thing, especially with literally float. But like even just hovering there as Peach, I think slow falling, would have let Umeki get that with like any other character. Oh, right into the down tilt, bro. What are you doing? Just air dodging in, drifting in. Umeki kind of throwing a little bit in this stock. Not gonna lie. All right, got good music going. Oh God, no. Yeah, this is a banger. Yep, just try to play around back air. Luckily, Umeki shouldn't die for another like 40%. I think like 140 is gonna be about the average kill percent from like straight like back air at the ledge in this matchup. So watch out for that, because that's the percent where it's like you just start throwing out kill moves in the Ditto. Yeah, back air. Such a good way to cover roll. Both these players are very good at using float cancel, drift back airs to cover ledge roll. You'll see them do a lot where they like beat out the roll because they're covering regular get up and jump, and there's no, you can't roll. And it's super important because that also denies the opponent from a chance to get center stage and keeps him in the corner. And every time they get him in the corner, the Ditto is like 15 damage, 15 damage, 15. Oh, that was like 13 damage. Third turnips up. Honestly surprised Mewtwo just let Meki float there, and then he just kind of flop. Ooh, Meki. Yo, that up B drift was so good. Bro, Meki, that was sick. Oh, he's platform camping, he's trying for an opening. Mewtwo is controlling center stage, so Meki was jumping around the platform there, hoping Mewtwo would overextend. But instead, Meki got a chance to hit Mewtwo's shield and stop the pressure game for a second. Yep, Whiff punishes the dash attack. And now this is the percent where back air kills. Yeah, you just literally gonna see back air, back air, back air. Back air shield, trying to bait Mewtwo into some sort of bursty option, even a roll. Sour spot back air. And now Mewtwo is like, I have pressure. Back air, back air, back air. Block back air, shield. What happened? Wait, how did he die? Oh, just bad DI. And you know why the DI was bad? Because look at this situation. Mewtwo's back airs, Meki blocks it. And Mewtwo is trying to back air while drifting away. And this is one of those, like, who just drew this first, right? Now, one player could have shielded and blocked out the back air and, like, pressured our shield that way. But it's just a matter of both players said, oh, the other person shielded. What if I back air immediately? So, honestly, if Meki got back here, I think he would have died there, too. On similar... Meki was drifting in, though, so she might have lived. Like, he was holding in on the back air, so his preemptive DI would have been good. Yeah, so game 3. FD. Peach is really good in FD. I remember I was playing against Mewtwo at Port. And I didn't ban FD because I was thinking to myself, I think I should be fine in the matchup in FD. I was very wrong. Alright, now there's a good underwater theme, I know that. But whatever. I think, Ground Theme Remix. Yeah, this one's pretty good. Finding Mario music when I'm doing these videos is always like, alright, there's so much music in the game. Some of it's very good, and some of it's like, damn, this is Nintendo era-esque music. 1980s for real. I'm not trying to vibe to that. Okay, back air pressure, back air pressure. And yep, good bait, grab. Falls out the jump with the neutral air. Ooh, catches the ledge up with back air. I think it's actually the first time we've seen like back air kill like with an actual like catching a regular get up or something. Don't make just as shield scrambles. Ooh, empty lane grab. Yep. You don't really see it much in the... I'm actually surprised I'm not seeing it more when I'm thinking about it. Because both these players are doing a lot of like float shield, float shield, float shield. I think those empty hop grabs could work a lot better. Oh, it doesn't cover the roll. I feel like Mewtwo wants to cover the roll as well. But he did the back air a little bit too early before he drifted far enough back to float. Back air, back air, back air. Ooh! Mewtwo's back air a little bit too high, so that was an easy turnip out of shield. Oh, at more empty line grabs. I think Mewtwo is recognizing he can go for these grabs a lot. Oh, the problem is with this percent, Umeki doesn't care about the grab. Sure, he gets thrown into the corner with it, but Umeki's not been dying at the corner much. So I don't think he cares about being there, honestly. It's like hard to get kills in the ledge in this game. Because even though you can throw out kill moves relatively safely, it's like the windows of vulnerability in this game, especially while reacting to all these different ledge options and mix-ups, it's actually really hard to land that move to end the stock. So it makes sense that Meki's like willing to take these grabs. Like, ah, he's 173, no big deal. He's at the corner. Granted, I think next Farthor kills him. So he just does ledge jump forward air. Right, like, I think especially with Peach, she has these kill options, but she is risking getting counterattacked going for these kill options. And he finally does die. Ooh, Nair jab. Actually, I wonder how, like, fast Nair jab is. Like, is there a big gap where you have to just hold it? Like, kind of like a pre-patch zero suit neutral air jab. Alright. I want to see something real quick. I'm doing some math. So jab is frame 2. Neutral air is -2 on block with sweet spot. So there's a 4-frame gap if a Peach does perfect neutral air into jab, assuming it's not super staled. Meaning this would actually, like, neutral air jab it would beat any aggressive out of shield option, right? Like, you would need like a frame 4 out of shield option. No, frame 3 to not trade with the jab. Frame 4 would trade, which would probably be your favorite. But anyway, this also means like doing like jump out shield. The jump would technically come out, but you, depending on the character, might not rise fast enough with your jump to evade the jab. I think roll forward would actually. So here's a fun. Actually, wait, that would be roll too, because rolls are frame 4 invincible on forward roll and 5 in back roll. So forward roll would actually escape nair jab, but back roll would not, because back rolls are 1 frame slower on the invincibility. Yeah, fun fact by the way, most people probably didn't know about the rolls. Cool, right? Anyway, back to the game after I decided to do some quick maths. Alright, just down air, down air. Not getting the conversions. Ooh, drifting with the down air. Umeki is consistently, I think, like, under pressure, panicking a bit more disadvantage with these, like, super aggressive landing aerials. Ooh, Mutis waits out the counter. Good on him to just be patient. I feel like if the situation was reversed, Umeki would have upbeat immediately and got countered for it. Oh my. The catches the float with the forward air. Tries covering the option with the turn up. Doesn't get anything. Ooh, just blocks and guy just does full up neutral air. I'm surprised it worked. Tries the trump, but he's getting punished for it. Yeah, that was like such a slow trump attempt. Oh, the DBZ. Now mutes at 160. Dash attack probably kills, to be honest, from Umeki. But like, oh, the forward air. Whip punishes the back air. Look at the spacing. And this is one of those things where like, you know, both players know they lost the back air, but I think Umeki just sees mute floating. And I mentioned this before. Umeki has been pretty consistently calling out, well, he's been getting punished early on for these like defensive back airs from mute. So his response was to drift in pretty aggressively. Oh god, not this thing. But yeah, so now Umeki's adaptation is just like, I'm gonna drift into you with these aerials to call out the retreating options. And that's been super good. Alright, back air. And right now, Umeki, oh, Umeki's got destroyed this stock. Oh my god. Yeah, we're playing a 2 to 3 stock game back in FD. And honestly, this is the first stock we've seen where I feel like someone just gets like absolutely wrecked. Like otherwise it's been really close this entire set. Oh! I feel like the reverse up is a DI mix up. I don't even think Mute dies with bad DI. But like sometimes you're down and you just go for things knowing it's probably not gonna work. But like what if, you know? What if you catch someone messing up? Or like you misjudge the game. Both have turn-ups. I haven't commented on turnip play much. You know, the turnips have done so much for pressure, right? It's like, it's interesting since in neutral it's hard. Both players can pull a turnip if they want, but you want to take stage control generally, right? Over pulling a turnip in this matchup, I feel like. So you mostly get turnips in advantage state, but then like, oh, I like them throwing the turnips back and forth. I don't know, the dynamic of turnips is interesting, where both players clearly value it, but both players know how to time their options around it and do things like dash attack through it. Punch through with an aerial. That's felt both like vital for things like covering options, but not actually accomplishing a lot. Downer pressure. Forward, ooh, forward air, neutral air. And bad DI and Umeki. Just like this, you Mutis kind of taking this game like easily at this rate. Oh, he's trying so much to pressure. Oh, the back, yep. Baits that out. Yo, Umeki's entered super back air mode. I am seeing him just back here, back here, back here, back here. He really is. I think he's trying to hope Mutace like messes up, like can't keep up by like increasing the tempo really quickly. Because sometimes, especially in these stressful sets, if you make people press too many buttons and have to react too quickly, they will get overwhelmed and just start dropping stuff. And I'm like 90% sure it's what's going through Mekki's head. Or he's just panicking. But anyway, he catches the roll. Ooh, turnip toss back air kills. And the turnip was necessary for that kill. Because the turnip knocked Umeki into the corner. Like, meaning he was closer to the ledge, the blast zone for back air. Yeah, we got game 5 now. This set was crazy to watch in person. Even watching this now, it's like, it's fast, it's fast. I do wish the video quality was a bit better. Like, it says 1080p, but this looks like 480. Yeah, we got Hollow Bastion, game 5. My guess is Umeki feels like he needs a landing with the center platform. Because the center platform is good for two things. It gives you great landing options for most characters, especially floaty characters. And it lets you wall the opponent's jumps. But since Peach is doing a lot of these short hop approaches and float approaches, I don't think it's going to really help Umeki stop Mutace's aggression. Especially since I feel like Umeki's been the aggressor more often in this matchup. Oh my god, catches the roll. And this is unfortunate for Mutace. So he rolls in, and then I think he tried shielding while holding direction, so he buffers air dodge. Forces him into... I mean, he could probably double jump there, but it kind of makes him panic and forces him into the early up B, and that counter... Ooh, such an early stock to take. What is that? Ooh, Mutace... Ooh, the up air combos, using the platform to extend it. Yeah, Peach actually has some really nice up air combos with the platforms. You see Mutace using some matchups pretty aggressively. Trying to float up air below platform. Covers the roll, but he back airs Mute onto stage. Like, that wasn't even that good of coverage, low-key. Wait, what is this one? King Bowser. Wait, this one's kind of fire. And also, Mutace bringing it back only at 50%. Oh. Drops the combo. Mutace, no, you can't be dropping these. Not the easy parts of the combos. That was easily another, like, 20%. Okay, too aggressive for Mutace. Just does it again. Yeah, the dash tech doesn't work when again. Umeki's like, I can dash tech too. Dude stole Mutace's strat and said, this is mine now. Actually awesome. Dash tech with punish. Back air. And. Good parry down air. Ooh. Okay, back here with punish. And right now, Umeki getting super body this stock. Mutace is taking 37 since stealing Umeki's first stock. Yes, up B. Can you get back though? Oh, I love the side B. And the side B is good because it covers drift back as well due to how far it goes. There was a jump. Okay. Oh my, bro, Umeki got I think Umeki starts tilting here. Like, he can't find the kill, and I think Mutace's defense, because Mutace is super good now. I think Umeki stopped grabbing. Umeki just started like trying to do landing aerials, and you see Mutace is just shielding. He's just shielding everything, and Umeki's not willing to commit to one grab. Umeki is tilted, but he's also willing to just go for ballsy plays because he's tilted. Okay, then. Oh, only 37. Only 37. And one back air in the corner would kill Umeki. I think if he rolls, he's fine. But, okay. Oh, that saw a turnip for a second. I was scared for... I think it was Mute at the turnip. Bro, watching this live is so stressful. Oh! That is how he... Bro. First and last stock this game. Taken with that. So he gets the clips with down air, right? And then just goes for it. Actually so insane. And what's really good about this play I want to comment on is, like, think about the conditioning from this entire set, right? So he gets his clip down air, Muties messes up the spacing just slightly. Double jumps. So he jumps, making Muties think, oh, he might go for something aggressive, but also means Muties can't go high. Double jumps back, and then Muties has no jump left. He burned float, he burned jump, Muties has to go low. And normally in this spot, Umeki has just been using turnip pull, both players have been, but he got the kill first stock on that early up B, and so he just goes for it again. But also, he does run off wave bounce neutral B. He doesn't just B reverse it. Actually, he might be reversed because I think he'll auto turn around. But he does run off B reverse slash wave bounce neutral B to make sure he is right here to cover the up B, hugging the wall. And like if that call doesn't work, if Mutis delays his up B, Umeki's gonna be kind of a bad spot. If Mutis even up B's from the side and drifts, Mutis is fine, and Umeki's in a bad spot. This is the all or nothing. In fact, all three of these stocks from Umeki this game were like all or nothing callouts. The first up B, up smash stock 2 in this. And yeah, honestly, this is one of those things where it's like, I feel like Mutis is playing more solid the entire game, but in those clutch moments, Umeki had the game 5 downloads. Like, he had all these different reads from the interactions they've played and said, I'm just going to roll the dice. And he hit the natural 20 every dice roll. This is a great set. Yeah, guys, and this is how Umeki continues his run. I forget who he loses to afterwards. I think he kind of just lost after this to his next opponent. Let's find out real quick. But yeah, crazy for Umeki, beating Mutis in the Ditto. Wait, Umeki was beat Zamba this tournament. Okay, he lost to Ken, that's what it was. That's what I was thinking. And this matchup, I've seen Mutis complain about this matchup. This matchup is a rough one, that's for sure. Anyway, guys, like always, hope you enjoyed this video, commentary, and I'll catch you for the next one of these videos when there's another big tournament.